Hi there. Welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We left off at the beginning of summation examination, after not even being able to properly tackle the last testimony. But, you know, it's fine, right? We've done these before. Now we just have to cross-examine and figure out where we can, you know, pit to the jurors off in, you know, blood sport, you know, as a lawyer does.
Hold it!
Oh, well, there are plenty of people in London who seem noble but poor. Couldn't some of them also be liars? Yeah, I have no doubt about it. Like that shaky client of yours, for example. Okay, you don't gotta fucking insult my boy. Absolutely not! Mr. Natsume is no liar. He's a cool guy. He doesn't even know the meaning of the word. Look, the point is, the only thing that passed the victim's lips that night was that Japanese man's tea. When you take the gas man's testimony into account as well, the truth couldn't be any clearer, now could it? Well, that's alarmingly logical. Though again, why can't we find the receptacle for the tea? You should have searched Natsume's room, too. Then you would have been like, oh no, there's no receptacle for poison. Therefore, you couldn't have done it. Unless he fucking poisoned him with his mind or whatever. Yeah, but let me be frank here. I'm a gentleman, with a gentleman's values. If I recall, I'm pretty sure you were like taking money off the top from the bank, weren't you? To like spend on gambling? I remember that from the third case. Like that's the whole reason that you owed money to fucking Magnus McGriddle, you know? So I don't know if I'd say you had gentleman's values exactly. If it turns out that the old Shakespearean chum is a rotten liar after all, I'd gladly change my decision about the defendant. And I'm sure my fellow gentlemen on the jury would do the same. Isn't that right? I mean, there's a couple girls on there too, but, you know. Well, yes, perhaps. Although I don't see it happening. What's that? Elderly tit on the end here, you know? You'll have to speak up. Look, I don't really care about all this nonsense. I just need this trial to be over. How many gentlemen do we actually have on the jury then? I mean, like I said, we got two ladies and, you know, a worker and you know, an old dude. Well, alright, sir. I may hold you to that. Don't forget what you said. Okay, so, if you can show me that the victim's a liar, I'll reconsider my position. Will you?
Hold it!
Well, let me just see. Will you stand by that statement? What do you take me for? I'm a gentleman, sir. A man of my word. So let me be perfectly clear about this. Oh, yeah, okay. It's just repeating that, the last, statement. Right. I still like the little, mouse puppet, mouse version of himself on his shoulder. I do declare he has no reason to lie.
Hold it!
Are you saying that you believe the man to be trustworthy because he's rather splendid? It's not a fucking legal defense, okay? No, that's not what I said. The point is, the man is a victim here. What reason would he have to lie? And, yes, he is rather splendid. So you say, yet again. Meanwhile, the man who stands accused behaves so suspiciously. It's exhausting to look at him. I'm afraid he's not splendid at all. Okay, well, splendidness is in the fucking eye of the beholder, okay? And I feel like maybe you're a little, you know, you have a rather shallow perspective of what it means to be truly splendid, okay? Splendid logic there, madam. Thank you so much. Yeah, get her ass, Ryunosuke. But look at it close by comparison. It's Japanese, stoops all a while, and has a mustache. Very fishy.
Hold it!
Yeah, we know. No! Not It's one of those things, a reason to find the man guilty. But he is fishy. There's no point dancing around the fact. He's Japanese, he has a mustache, and he stoops. Bro, I'm two out of 3 of those things. So, frankly, I take offense to that. You see, you arrive at the conclusion in just 3 steps. 3 steps, like a waltz, in fact. Yeah, you're a real fucking dancer, boy. You know, the more I think about it, the more this trial seems like a dance. You seem to be several steps ahead of yourself, though, and you're on the wrong foot. No, there's nothing but circumstantial evidence here. There's no actual proof of the defendant's guilt. Yeah, there's nothing there, nothing concrete. Once again, they don't have my fingerprints, they don't have Natsume's poison receptacle, they don't have any proof that, hell, they don't have proof that he was poisoned in the first place. It's just, you know, assumed. But the victim's version of events is backed up by what the big chin's band next to him says, isn't it? Well, hey, at least he picks up that fucking Meterman has enough chin for like 3 people. 1, he saw the Japanese man there. 2, he saw no one else. And 3, he saw a Japanese man there. That's 2. You said the same thing twice. Oh, that's another 3 steps. All this really does seem more and more like a waltz, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm glad you're fucking having such a good time. Right. And the prosecution will waltz his way to victory if I let you speak much more. Yeah. There's no evidence to suggest the gangling actor is a fraudman. For now, at least. Hold it! A fraudman? What do you mean by that, madam? Care to elaborate? Oh, it really is a most tiresome problem for the company. Most irritating. We can be absolutely certain that a customer is stealing from us, but without hard evidence, we can't even threaten to take action for fear of being sued. I'm sorry? You've lost me a little there. Who are you? I'm the wife of Augustus Altamont, owner of the Altamont Gas Company. Good gracious! Altamont Gas, you say? Gas is the future of energy in this country and around the globe, but proper handling is essential. As I'm sure our employee from the East End branch office would be the first to agree. Absolutely, Lady Quimby. Gotta be used properly. Altamont Gas is the best in the world, of course. I'm all about that fucking gas. I'm a gas guy. I think we may have solved the mystery of the bow from earlier, Mr. Naruhodo. Right. He bowed in deference to his employer's wife, did he? Yeah, I mean, you gotta respect the boss. So would I be right in assuming that the reason Mr. Meterman was watching what Mr. Shamspeare was up to in his room, I'm afraid that there's no end to the lengths the population of the East End will go to in order to steal our gas. So I really have no choice when the company identifies someone as a possible fraudman. But a dispatcher worker to watch this... But a dispatcher worker to watch the suspect day and night. We're very thorough in our investigations. Is that legal? So you mean Mr. Shamspeare is... I wouldn't come out and say it in public. Oh, but you can finish that sentence with a grubby little gas thief. Oh. You haven't noticed the public gallery in here, have you? The eye of a man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen. Well, yeah, you don't hear with your eyes, you don't see with your ears. faith, wouldst thou wound me with thy words, were I to let them penetrate the skin? But seraphs hear not insults, only choirs of angels in song. You may not have evidence yet, but my workers won't stop buzzing around you until they find it. And when they do, you'll find yourself blasted back to your angelic heights in an ultimate gas explosion. Jeez, she takes her fucking gas theft pretty seriously. So Mr. Shamsbear's been stealing gas. So it would seem. I wonder, juror number 4, if you wouldn't mind adding that information to your statement. My pleasure. Was it the bit about ripping that thief apart you enjoyed? Oh, a little before the part about abject violence, if it's, you know, not too much trouble, my lady. Yes, of course. This could be it. This could shift the balance. The victim puts on a fine performance, but in reality, he's a common thief. My company's gas.
Hold it!
That's a bold claim. How can he be so sure? Oh, it's really very simple. Noble lady of gas, I pray thee, hold thy tongue. I beg your pardon? Hath that rank-hooded air that doth our darkness illuminate any place in this assembly? Nay, 'tis of sole import here that someone wouldst extinguish the light of mine own life. Verily, I ne'er recall stealing thy gas, but pray, let the matter rest till anon. Why, you little... begging your pardon, my lady, but might I suggest you don't say any, you don't say any more at this stage. We need hard evidence first. If I keep secretly watching this bloke, I'll get him in the end. He'll slip up. Do you think maybe that secret's out of the gas? Out of the bag? Again, sorry, I just got gas on the mind. Oh, it's so frustrating. Okay, well, I guess we don't have hard evidence. We can't, say anything for certain. Okay, he really doesn't care, like, I just need to crawl it in quickly. Keep talking about needing to take home some money. What's that all about, sir? Finish Lash. Finish Lash, that's what it's about. What's that? I'm talking about the Derby at Hyde Park, aren't I? It was a Queen's Cup last week, wasn't it? A Derby? It was a dead cert, that's the thing. I couldn't lose, so I took my wife's secret savings, like. But then, that over some mare didn't like the unthinkable. Yeah, that stupid Finnish lass. Okay, I get it. One, it's funny because they in horse racing, they give the horses really stupid names that don't sound like real names. But he did horse betting, and the horse was called Finnish Lass. Oh dear, I think it's clear what happened, isn't it? This is the day the missus used her savings for a trip down the pub. So come on, let this business lie now. Just give it up. No, that's not going to happen. I'm sorry your fucking shitty home situation is so shitty, but we can't just fucking declare men guilty because of that. 3 hours of missing time is nothing when you reach my age, you know? Nothing at all. Oh, fuck, I forgot to press to do that one. Okay, yeah, we know. I'm sorry. Yeah, cross-examination, yada yada. Kill some jurors. Aim my Glock at them. You know, go black, and then no more jurors, so they can't declare my client guilty because they're all dead. Therefore, I win. Okay, yeah, I get it. We got it, guys. I know. I'm aware. Yeah. I'm familiar with the process. Anyway, I meant to press that last guy's statement.
Hold it!
What do you really mean by that, sir? Well, I'm not one to boast, but I get up at 5 every morning, I do. At 5? You're really early riser then, aren't you? I mean, that's like the stereotype for old people. They like get up at like 5 in the morning and go to bed at like 9. But honestly, my sleep schedule is pretty varied sometimes, so I also do that. So, like, I'm not one to judge. Sometimes I go to bed really early, sometimes not. Sometimes I don't go to bed at all, What's that now? I said you're an early riser! Oh, well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I like to while away the evenings and hours in the evening reading books as well. But by about 2 in the morning, I'm usually too tired to go on. He sleeps at 2 in the morning and gets up at 5? Holy fuck. Are you sure you're not me? Because, like, I don't know, again, my sleep schedule is pretty fucked up, so I sometimes find myself in those situations, so it's kind of relatable. Oh my! That means he only has 3 hours of sleep each night? What's that, dear? Only 3 hours of sleep each night! Sorry if that was a little loud, but hey, it was in all caps, That's right, you see. 3 hours of missing time. Like I said, it's not much, is it? I mean, 3 hours of sleep isn't a whole lot, but 3 hours of just time in general is kind of a lot. This really isn't helping. And okay, yeah, now we're doing this again. But thankfully I can skip. Yeah. Okay, so if you can show me the victim to the liar, I'll reconsider my position. No reason to lie. He's a common thief. Is there something about gas we can prove? Okay, so there appears to be some kind of a leak. That's like where the gas pipes are. I guess. I'm not sure why there would be a stain if he was stealing gas. You don't want to end up on the floor. You can't do much with gas when it's on the floor, But Quimby Altamont. She's a staunch believer in the superiority of the fuel and utterly unforgiving of gas theft. Yeah, that's for sure. Also, how is this dude 23 years old? Come on, a young man? Really? Okay, well, you know what? Fuck it. I'll throw out the photographs, and we'll just figure out things from there. Wait, what? Oh wait, no, yeah, no, this isn't the presenting part of the. It's the pitting. Okay.
Objection!
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, again, there's no hard evidence, but I guess it'll have to do. Those two statements completely contradict each other. So they do. Well, gracious. To which statements do you refer, counsel? Juror number 1. Bruce motherfucking Fairplay. What are you yelling about, lad? I presume you've heard juror number 4's statement, made by the wife of the owner of Altamont Gas. Well, yes. The victim, who you claim to be a noble, straight-up man. Are you all gonna be straight up with you? That guy's a gas thief. In fact, turns out to be a common thief. So the good lady says. But there's no evidence, is there? You and I both heard them say as much. Oh, it's true. We don't have evidence as such. Just yet. But the claims aren't baseless, you know. In fact, you could say they're quite based. What? You heard me. Seeing as this operation has already been compromised, I would suggest that the court hears testimony from our East End branch office employee over there. That's me. I'll do whatever you say, my lady. Gasman's honor. Juror number 1. You say that you're a man of your word. I sure did say that. If I could show that Mr. Shansville was a liar, you assured me that you would reconsider your decision about the defendant's guilt. Yes, I did say that. And as a man of honor, I'll hold to it, as I'm sure the other gentlemen of the jury will. Me? Oh, well, yes, I guess I'm a gentleman. Now that we found out the man's a liar, perhaps we ought to consider the matter further. Perhaps so. Well, if I'm perfectly honest, I haven't heard half of what you've all been saying. Again, why are you a juror, my guy? Like, I feel like we should probably pick dudes who don't have hearing problems, you know? Like, obviously, nothing against people who are hard of hearing, but, like, you know, you need the people who can comprehend what's going on as far as jury duty goes. Just thinking. So if this means you'll recap a few points, that would suit me down to the ground. Oh no, I'm not having any part of this. I want this trial over and done with. In that case, I shall change my leaning. So, Mr. Shirley Shadwell, if that is your real name, we as the jury demand to know exactly what kind of a man you really are. Alright, well, hey, we got a majority on our side, so, that's cool. That's 4 jurors, 4 for not guilty. Yes, Mr. Naruhodo. Victory! Victory screech! I wouldn't say victory just yet. I mean, we still got, like, a lot of trial left, I imagine. Order! Well, this is quite extraordinary, I must say. As a result of the defense's summation examination, the jurors leading had changed. Now only 2 jurors say guilty, whilst 4 say not guilty. I therefore declare this court to be in a state of disaccord, and order the trial to continue. Oh, yeah, I bet you're not happy about that. Oh, yeah, that's why I figured. You have spoilt the bouquet, Mr. Shamspeare. The ladies of the gentlemen of the jury now find they are unable to trust you, the victim. Oh yeah, you gotta hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, I guess. But you gods will give us some faults to make us men. So God made me, I do swear. This gas man speaketh that which concerneth him most, naught but gas, naught but thin air. Aye, it burneth bright a while, but it hath no substance. and it doth think foul. Oi! What did you say? Well, I take it, Mr. Shakespeare, that you deny the allegations of gas thievery. Oh, most heartily, my lord. Hast thou forgot? I am as a seraph, an angel. Noble of mind, sweet of nature, and verily honest of heart. Ah, you flowery mouth, pompous beanpole. Just 'cause I haven't got the evidence yet. Okay, can we just get to the fucking testimony, please? Mr. Shakespeare, if in fact you are not noble of mind, sweet of nature, or honest of heart, if you are a liar, then your testimony should have no sway in this courtroom. It is my considered opinion that at the present time, no other possible culprit of this crime has been identified. All testimony heard by the court thus far heavily implicates the defendant. In short, it would not be unreasonable at this stage for me to rule on the case. Oh no! How dare you? However, in the light of the fact that this jury has expressed concern about the fidelity of this witness, I believe it would be inappropriate for this court not to pursue the point further.
Objection!
I assure you, my lord, that would be the waste of the court's time. The gas and this case are unrelated.
Juror number 4. Oh, yes. Didn't you say before that although you had no hard evidence to prove this man, Now, although you had no hard evidence to prove this man had been stealing gas, you have strong grounds for suspecting him. Oh, that's right, we do. Don't we, worker? Absolutely, Lady Quimby. Get Gasman's honor. Well then, we will hear your testimony now. Yeah, I should hope so. You will tell the court precisely why you believe the victim, Mr. William Shakespeare, has been stealing gas. Yes, my lord, it'll be my pleasure. On the ultimate... If I may, my lord. Go ahead, madam. This worker's testimony may have a significant bearing on the good name of my husband's company. Therefore, I should like to take the stand alongside him in a supervisory role, if you wouldn't mind. Wahoo! Oh yeah, sweet as honey. Yeah. Okay, Jesus, it's not that big of a deal. Very well. As an exception, I shall honor your request. Thank you, my lord. You wait till the boss gives you an earful. Oh, it's gonna sting. You mark my words. So, you both testify before the court on the subject of the illegal consumption of the Altamont Gas Company's fuel. Yes. Is that clear, my good man? Clear as Altamont gas, my lady. Which is the clearest in the world. Do you think the gas has gone to his head, Miss Susato? Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't surprise me. I think the man is just a very dedicated employee, Mr. Naruhodo. Or maybe just a fucking suck-up. The Altamont Gas Company's investigation. I'm proud to be the company's East End branch investigator and meter money collection agents. Altamont Gas accepts threepenny bids. Each coin given customers about 2 hours of gorgeous gas. And yet, the meter in Mr. Shamspeare's room didn't have a single coin in it. The meter doesn't appear to have been tampered with, though, and the collection agent has the only key. Somehow, he's using all the flaming gas he wants without paying a penny. And that's not even. What is? I still don't like your yellow eyes.
Pray forgive the discourtesy. The irrelevance of this testimony caused me to turn to my hallowed chalice.
Okay, come on, dude. I know I might say it's irrelevant, but, like, you can't just not pay attention. What do you mean by that remark, Lord Van Dykes? Oh.
Did the mustachioed Nipponese poison the gangling excuse for an actor, or didn't he? That is all that should concern this court. And yet now we must listen to this abhorrence.
Come on, it's not that bad.
Clearly what separates the vast British Empire and your empire, your Eastern Island nation, is more than geographical distance.
What? But this could turn out to be crucial testimony. The cross-examination must go ahead. You just threw that bottle. Like, did you even pour much out of it?
Do what you will.
Lord Van Dykes appears to be in a violent mood. Yeah, that's for sure. He seems more dickish than usual. Yes, he does. An attempted poisoning and an incidence of gas theft with no supporting evidence. It's true that would appear completely unrelated at first glance, but I wonder. The truth tends to be buried in the most unusual of places. And the first step in uncovering it will be to establish just who and what this man really is. Well, he's William Shakespeare, and I'm pretty sure he's human. Like, it might be a gas thief, but I don't think he's a fucking alien. Let's see, proud to be... Okay, well, I think this is a good place to leave things off. Like I said, we got our summation examination done. We learned about gas. Lots of fucking gas discussion. And seemingly more gas discussion to be had. As it were. But now that we've got our new proper testimony, I think we can leave that for the next episode. So far, still enjoying the case. Still enjoying... It's fun stuff. Though, I'm curious how the gas relates to the poisoning, because, to be fair to Van Dykes, I don't see how exactly they're related. But if you can impugn his reputation, then, you know, that's a good first step to something, I presume. But yeah, next episode we will tackle this testimony. But until then, I will have to see you around.